What is the purpose of a schematic and how is it used? A schematic diagram is a layout of an electronic circuit. It shows you what components the circuit contains and how it is connected. Let's take a closer look at this schematic. Shown here are lines that represent the wires on a breadboard or the copper traces on a printed circuit board. The wires or copper traces carry the different voltages and signals across the circuit. The red dot indicates that multiple components are connected to the same point. Here they are connected to 12 volts. Examples of traces in breadboard wire. This symbolizes the amount of voltage that is required for the circuit to run. This symbol represents ground. Power can be delivered to a circuit by using a battery or a DC power supply. To identify a component on the schematic or PCB, it is giving a name. R3 represents the resistor's name. R meaning resistor and 3 is the number you assign to it. 10K represents the value of the resistor. The schematic symbol represents a resistor. Schematic symbols can be presented in a variety of ways. Here is an example of a potentiometer shown in 3 different ways. Here are some various schematic symbols. How do I create a schematic? Check out these free schematic capture softwares. Now, let's build these 2 circuits from these schematics. If you want to follow along or try this on your own later, you can find the links to the schematic diagrams and build of materials in the About section below. As you can see, these components are inserted on row 15. The negative lead and the ground wire are on row 17. If the ground wire and the positive and negative leads of the LED are lined up on the same row, it would not light up when power is applied. If you want to save time on a circuit, you can insert component leads directly to the supplied voltage or ground. That way, you wouldn't have to cut more wire. Here is a closer look. You can also do this on components that connect to another component. Here is a closer look.